Hi, Nay! Good morning! Abal ko nun ni tita, kinanglan na ipa-enroll si Balileng sa kinder.
Kinder? Nagamag-kinder pa ho. Pwede man mag-grade 1 diretso.
Hindi na pwede, kay bago mag-grade 1, required yun mag-agi sa kinder.
Di imo gani kang una, grade 1 ka lang nagdiretso.
Ti alam man, kuya. Char! Balaan subong nay, may K-12 curriculum na. Kag sa kinder yun dapat maumpisa.
Pa, dugay-dugay lang na sa pag-eskwela nila. Kanugon lang kang oras.
Amo gani, nay, gasto pagid sa kwarta. Sige, nay, late na ako. Bye!
Ate, sige, halong ikaw ha.
Friend, nakita mong bagot ang reading material sa G-Classroom?
Wala pa, friend. Oh, ara na si ma'am.
Good morning, class!
Good morning, ma'am!
Before we move on to our discussion today, I would like you to recall first our lesson yesterday. What was our lesson all about yesterday? Aimee?
Our lesson yesterday, ma'am, is all about the different teaching philosophies.
Very good, Aimee. Now, read and analyze the reading material I sent to you in our Google Classroom, okay?
The K-12 program promotes global competency by accelerating mutual recognition of Filipino graduates and professionals in other countries. The new curriculum allows students to choose between 3 tracks, which are the academic, technical, vocational livelihood, and the sports and arts strand. Where areas the old curriculum offers a broad and linear curriculum, it did not include enough practical applications like the K-12 class.
Foreign countries perceive that a 10-year curriculum in the education department is insufficient. That is why many Filipinos abroad are not recognized professionals. With the new curriculum, graduates are fully equipped with the skills which can help them stand out.
Oh, so K-12 is composed of 12 years of basic education.
Done reading? Now, you have to group yourselves into 3 and discuss important points about K-12 curriculum. You have to take note also its purpose, implementation, advantages, and disadvantages.
So guys, munigali. K-12 means kindergarten to grade 12. It refers to the 12 succeeding years of basic education. The 12 years of basic education comprises of 6 years in elementary education, 4 years in junior high school, and 2 years in senior high school.
Ma, human gali purpose ya kay gina-prepare kita nga maging lifelong learners kag maging globally competitive citizens.
Now I know nga muna gali kalawig para before kita makipagsapalaran na master ta na ang mga competencies nga kinahanglan.
Are you all finished discussing?
Yes, ma'am!
Now, my question is, what is the advantage of K-12 curriculum?
Ako, ma'am. The K-12 curriculum has many advantages for every Filipino students. One of them is to develop our abilities and mind to assist us to determine the path we will take in the future. Second is the preparedness for tertiary learning is also an advantage. When students reach college, they will be more equipped to deal with a much higher degree of education.
How about its disadvantage?
The disadvantage of K-12 is that it prolonged the basic years of education by adding 2 years.
Do you think that K-12 curriculum is beneficial for Filipino students?
I believe K-12 is beneficial to Filipino students for it will provide holistic education for all learners. This means that students will improve their communication and social skills, increase positive peer interaction, and more educational outcomes. Moreover, students gain more knowledge and experience that will be essential in the future.
Which is way better? before the implementation of K-12 curriculum or after in terms of quality education? Okay, raise your hand.
I can say that having K-12 is much better compared to the previous years because it opens so much more opportunity for us inside and outside of the country.
Your answers are all awesome. And my last question would be, are you in favor of the K-12 curriculum? Why or why not?
Honestly, I am not in favor of K-12, but after reading all the materials you have given to us, I realized that K-12 was one of the best assets to be a globally competitive individual and to master all the competencies required in our respective field.
Great job, everyone! I hope that you have now a clear understanding about K-12 curriculum. Well, that's all for today. See you in our class tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone!
Nay, ang K-12 gali, under na siya sang Department of Education. Ang iya mga tinutuyo is ginagaan kami enough time para ma-enhance ang mga basic skills ng estudyante nga pareho sa akon.
Ate, amura gali taladnak. Baw pa, salamat lang ko kay guys. Kwila kang mayad ba? Salamat gid kay gimpaintindi mo kanakan ha.
Nagmamaster ang mga competencies sa amon chosen field kag para makaproduce ang madamo nga globally competitive individual kag para mapreparar man ang mga graduates for employment.
Ate, kung amo gali nga sistema, ipa-enroll ko dayon si Balilingwas.
Nay, naman sa mo, ginulo pra, hindi ko na kaya. Mayara kami group work, mayara kami project, mayara kami research, kaya mo ito matatay na ko!
Ay, nay, pati ka na sa iya. Gakirikinding man lang to sa kagina kay may turn spirito sa ila.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Amo-amo na ko na yan, pero may utok pa yan.
Tama na Jovina, lutuan na to aton sudan.
The next day.
Rexiel, come here in front and read aloud the preamble of the Philippine Constitution.
Preamble. We, the sovereign Filipino, imploring the aid of Almighty.
So, mamati na lang kita yan. Wala na handouts.
Ganit man day. Tignan mo bala day.
Okay, so thank you, Rexiel. So tomorrow, I am expecting that all of you can memorize the preamble. Is that clear?
Ma'am, can we take pictures of your module? Because it's hard to memorize, ma'am, the preamble without any basis. If you can allow us, ma'am.
Since we have only one learner's module here, I brought 10 copies of the document we will be learning today. So, form a group of 3 and sit together. Rexiel, merge to the group of Maria because you aren't even there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, since we are all set, in your groups, study the document. You can highlight the phrases that are important or etc. But make sure that each one of you understand our lesson.
Ma'am, do we need to answer the question after each passage?
Of course, but make sure that everyone has contributions. Like for number 1, JD will answer. Number 2 will Rozel. It's all up to you how to divide the responsibilities. Okay? Work on your group.
Understood, ma'am.
A few moments later.
Students, I will be in a trip for a week.
Ma'am, din ka mamakadto. Mamiss ka gid namon.
Day, wala naman si ma'am. This time, 1 week na makalagaw na ito kung hapon si Sunday. Wala na talaga subject.
Ay, Day, don't be too happy.
Keep quiet. I will be an international delegate, but I will still be having class with you.
Ay, te! Sana Olga teleport eh!
Hala, paano din yan, ma'am?
Through this, so each one of you will download the Google Classroom application. I have already enrolled and added you to the subject, so what are you going to do is to take note of this class code as it is your passport to dive into the class.
Pero may lang yung brown out yan, ma'am.
Okay, for those who have problems with internet connection, you can access Google Classroom here in our school during our allotted class hours. So our school already approved that you can connect to the Wi-Fi. Just go to the admin and ask for the password. Is that clear?
Several days later.
OMG!
MG! Mga day! Ari na si Judith!
Ano?
The next day.
Class, kasi no tagani nagpundo last meeting.
Rexiel, ma'am.
Okay, so next is Je. Explain the domino theory.
The domino theory is a Cold War policy that suggests a communist country would quickly lead to a communist takeover in neighboring countries.
That the exact definition from the handouts?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So next is Rozel. The Cold War was a long-lasting confrontation between the United States and the Soviet Union. Why was it called as such?
I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know the answer.
Why? Didn't you read the handouts? Ginhatagan ko kamo enough time nga magbasa, hindi bala?
Yes, Ma'am. I'm really sorry. I assure you that next time this won't happen again. Yes, Ma'am.
1 hour later.
Na-stress na yun ko sa subject. Puro naman sa ulo. Hindi ako may naiintindihan.
Ay, amugid eh. Mayad man bala akong ginatudluhan na kita galing kay Waayman. Puro na lang recitation. Mano na lang kita, hay.
Actually, di ko na kaya. Seriously, na-stress na yan. Na-stress na ko. You see this face? Dahil di pinagitid ko. Bukang gawin ko. Stress na ko. Ringkos ko.
Hi, kaya nung tagid ni sa guys, kay next semester, wala na misa nga subject. Gamay na lang gid nga antos. Kaya to ni guys, kaya to.
1 hour later.
Mayo pa niya subject. Chill lang.
Ay, mayo diya si ma'am. Hindi siya yatero. Makaldering yun tayo.
Meanwhile,
Ako na lang ni ma-recite sang sabata?
Okay, nagising mo. Nanaganahagi daw.
Oo kaya syempre, inspired ko mo. Kag, diba, si ma'am lang sa amon nga subject yung malakas. Kag, wala pa ta midterm sa iya. Kag, dasun, puro pagid group works na paubraya sa aton. Susidigin ko pa na mangita.
Hi. Basta na all na lang ako ganit. Seriously. Sana all. Hindi parehas ang maestra nga. You know, ba't mo naman permanent na stress sa iya. Ba't mo naman na.
Kalma lang bala. Tama na nga libak sa iya kay Badna. Basi bala, di ka naman kasabat sa iya sa sunod nga recitation, ha?